Hello, everybody. This is going to be a quick video on data races, and we're going to just show off how you can produce different results based on just how it all plays out using something as simple as the plus plus operator increment. So in this case, the first example we're going to have where we forget to join, like we've just forgotten to join. And so in this situation, we're going to do 50,000 times we're going to increment in this task over here. Every single one of those is going to be reading and writing to data sub 0, okay? Then the continuation will do plus plus on data sub 1, the second slot in the array. We'll do that 50,000 times, and that'll be in a separate spot, right? And then when we're done, we will, sort of add the two together and see how it's doing versus, 2 times 50,000. So it should be 100,000. And so what we have here is a data race where this task over here is reading and writing to data sub 0. And this task over here is just reading from data from 0. There's no data race on data sub 1, but there's this big massive data race on data sub 0. And so let's come over here and run the program. And you see here we have the same program. And when I run it, you can see it produces 69,707 to 100,000. So what basically happened is this side over here got through about 19,000 of its increments before this guy read it down here. So I can run it. Every single time it'll be different. Well, obviously, if I ran it 50,000 times, 51,001 times, it would be, well, some of them would be the same. If you run it enough, you will eventually get it to be 100,000. Like something would happen on your machine that like just made it so that this guy got so stalled that this guy got to complete. And so that's the first data race. It's just basically how far does this task get through before this guy down here reads it, right? And sort of just looking back at the computation graph again, this spawned task over here does all of its increments wherever it is in its long 50,000 string by the time, strand of work. By the time this guy comes over here and reads data sub 0, that's the number we're going to get. So let's move on to the second one where we actually remember to join. And in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to end up having both sides read and write from the same location. So we're only going to use one data location, and we're going to increment that same spot in both times. The join makes it so this is actually not have a problem. Like it is not, this is not a part of the data race, but all these guys are part of the data race. And sort of to demonstrate just how small the window has to be where you'll have a problem, is this one also produces like tens of thousands of misses, right? Just this idea that data sub 0 plus plus is not atomic. That is, it can be divided up, just like the Greek word atomos, like which atom comes from indivisible. This operation can be, the read followed by the incrementing the register followed by the write. That you can get this to play out differently so that we're missing, just tens of thousands of those increments go missing because two sides, will read the same location, the same value, they'll both increment and they'll both write out, and you're sort of missing information there. So this was just a quick demo to show off like how a data race on something as small as plus plus or as quick as plus plus can still cause correctness issues and race conditions.